Colds. I am trying to get over a head cold. In December of 2010, WWCC President Carla Leach wrote a letter to all WWCC faculty and staff in the Western in Motion newsletter. She used an analogy in her letter which involved her own head cold. Even though I am sorry she was ill, I loved the whole article, and I am borrowing and sharing the head cold part with you as it relates to lifelong learning. Dr. Leach wrote that she was experiencing the worst cold in her history. She admitted that in actuality she may have had worse, but right now it seemed like the worst she'd ever had to deal with. And while she was looking to remedy or cure the cold, she knew that the best she could hope for was relieving or easing her symptoms until the cold had run its course. Dr. Leach also brought up the idea of learning from this cold and trying to make sure she didn't catch it again or pass it on to others. Her lesson here did not escape me. She talked of not simply fixing today's problems or being reactive, but rather looking at preventative measures to help unwanted situations from reoccurring in the future. In other words, we should all strive to learn from our successes and failures, as Thomas Edison did when he invented the light bulb. When asked about his numerous attempts and failures at inventing the light bulb, Mr. Edison stated that he had not failed to create a working light bulb hundreds of times, but rather he had discovered hundreds of ways not to create a light bulb. Mr. Edison showed us that positive attitude, persistence, and one's frame of reference really do matter when it comes to learning. One thing I have learned from my own experiences with colds and other maladies: trying remedies from others can be a good thing. Just as I am borrowing part of Dr. Leach's article for my own, reinventing the wheel is not always the best way to go. There are many advantages to learning from someone else's trials, successes, and failures, efforts, and insights. I find that the smartest people I know aren't necessarily the ones who know everything, but rather they are the ones who know where to find the answers or who to ask. So it's very smart of me to quit trying to fight this cold without asking for some help from my doctor, who I will be calling as soon as I am done with this article.